Assalamualaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Today we are going to learn our third chapter of Islamiyat, which name is arrogance. Okay, what is the name of the chapter? The arrogance. On page number 24, this is your Islamiyat book. Okay, look at here. This is your Islamiyat book for grade 4. Now open up page number 24. Okay, on page number 24 you will find out our third chapter, which name is arrogance. Okay, what is the objective of arrogance? What is the objective of this chapter? Okay, to build good manners and character in children. Okay, firstly we have to know what does arrogance means. Arrogance means to be proud or haughty. Okay, suppose there is a for instance, if there is a person, okay, if there is a person who is very rich, he becomes very proud of his wealth. Such people look down on the poor, and even they do not like to meet the poor, even if they are their relatives. Similarly, some people are proud of their good looks and beauties or fairness. Others are conceited about their education. However, they all don't know that these are the blessings of Allah, which is gifted to us, and He can also gift to anyone. So, to feel arrogance mean to nothing. Because here we are going to read this chapter. Arrogance makes a person believe that he is far more superior to others and forgets that it is the only Allah the Almighty who is superior and supreme. What does if a person who feels arrogance, so what he did, he feel himself superior to others, and even he forgets that there is the only one who is Allah the Almighty, who is superior and supreme. Thus in arrogance, he starts disobeying the commands and the orders of the Almighty. Arrogance means, as we have learned, that arrogance means to be proud or haughty. For instance, if there is a person, he is very rich, he becomes proud of his wealth. Such people don't even like to meet them, poor people, and even if they are their relatives. Look at here. Similarly, in the same way, some people are proud of their good looks, fairness or beauty. Others are conceited about their education. However, all these people forget that these are the blessings and the gifts of the Almighty, and He can bless anyone with these gifts. But what is important to remember is that He can also take them away. He says, as He says in the Holy Quran, verily He loved not the arrogant, in Surah An-Nahl, verse number 23. Okay. There is a historical event in this chapter regarding the arrogance. Just a few months before of the birth of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was a man whose name was Abraha. What was the name of that person? Abraha. Abraha was the ruler of the Yemen at that time. In pride of his troop of elephants and army, he decided, or he planned to destroy Nauzubillah Kaaba. For this plan, he threatened Hazrat Abu Muttalib, who was the paternal grandfather of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was the paternal grandfather of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also the guardians of the Kaaba. That he is coming to destroy the Kaaba, but by the will of Allah, Allah sent a flock of birds there with the pebbles in their beaks. So when they attacked towards the Kaaba or near the Kaaba, what happened there? The birds showered them pebbles, and their army became very weak. Even they defeated themselves. Okay, look at here. There is a historical event which we are going to discuss, which we have discussed. There is a very well-known historical event which took place just a few months before the birth of Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. A man named Abraha, what was the name? Abraha, who was the ruler of Yemen at that time, was very proud of his power as he had a troop of elephants in his army. So in his pride, he planned Nauzubillah to attack the Kaaba and destroy it. He threatened Hazrat Abu Muttalib, the paternal grandfather of the Holy Prophet ﷺ and the guardian of the Kaaba, that he was coming to destroy it. Hazrat Abu Muttalib replied that it was the house of Allah and he himself would protect him. And this is exactly what happened. As Abraha came near the Kaaba, thousands of birds who had tiny pebbles in their beaks also came there by the will of Allah. This huge flock of birds started to rain down these pebbles in such huge numbers on Abraha's army that the soldiers as well as the elephants were all crushed into heaps like dried barren husks. Thus, Abraha's arrogance and pride led to his fall. All this is narrated in the Holy Quran in Surah Al-Fil. Okay? Thus, an arrogant sense of superiority and power ends in ruin, and even in the hereafter, there is a terrible punishment for such people. The Holy Quran says, "So enter the gates of hell to dwell therein." Thus, it will indeed in the adopt of the arrogant. In the Surah An-Nahl, verse number 29. Thus, it will indeed in the abode of the arrogant. In Surah An-Nahl, verse number 29. Turn your pages. Look at here. Our Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam disliked proud and vain people. He Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was never arrogant about being the Prophet of the Almighty Allah. He Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said about such conceited people, what he said? A person who has even an iota of pride in him cannot possibly enter paradise. In Sahih Muslim. Okay, it is described in the Sahih Muslim. It is therefore essential that one should keep both the heart and mind free of conceit, so as to gain the goodwill and pleasure of Allah the Almighty and our beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Mean to say, if you have arrogance, so in the end you will not so be humble and kind to others and never be arrogant. Okay, so today we are going to do fill in the blanks of this chapter. Look at here on page number 26. You will also find the fill in the blanks of this chapter. Number 1, Abraha was the ruler of Yemen. Y-E-M-E-N. Yemen. Number 2 is Abraha threatened Hazrat Abu Muttalib. Hazrat Abdul Muttalib. Okay. H-A-Z-R-A-T. Hazrat. A-B-D-U-L. Abdul. M-U-T-T-A-L-I-B. Hazrat Abu Muttalib. Hazrat Abdul Muttalib. Number 3 is the birds had tiny dash in their beaks. The birds had tiny pebbles, P-E-B-B-L-E-S, pebbles in their beaks. Number 4 is our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was never proud of being the dash of the Almighty. Our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was never proud of being the Prophet, P-R-O-P-H-E-T, Prophet of the Almighty. Okay. And also, do you know the devil was thrown out of heaven? Why? Why he was thrown out of heaven? Because of his arrogance. Okay. This was the our chapter unit number 3, arrogance. Now what is your homework? Homework, you have to make a title page of this chapter. What you will write on the title page, what you will mention? You will mention unit number 3 with the chapter name arrogance. Okay, and you have to do fill in the blanks of this chapter, which is available